Ava get all upset and just leave? Gun control keeps everyone safe.
Or maybe she understands that we can't protect people from bad guys with guns if we don't have good guys with guns.
My guess is she's upset because gun control conversations in America are always centered around what makes white people feel safe. All too often, black people are left completely out of the conversation.
I'm leaving black people out? My wife is black. Oh no, I just became one of those people.
Afraid so. And I'm afraid that historically, gun control has been used to control and criminalize people of color. In the early years of our country, many colonies and states had laws barring Native Americans and free black people from buying or owning guns.
What? But I have a receipt.
And racist fears of black people have continued to inform our gun control laws. In 1960s California, the Black Panthers resisted police violence in Oakland by patrolling the city with guns.
We have a right to protect our communities against police officers abusing their power.
Defending yourself against a tyrannical government, I'm all about that.
Well, state lawmakers responded by passing a bill that banned open carry. The bill applied to all Californians, but it was meant to blatantly target the Black Panthers. And that bill was signed by then California Governor and NRA member Ronald Reagan.
I'm just not comfortable with certain people carrying guns for reasons.
Oh.
Ava!
Oh.
Babe, I'm so sorry. I had no idea gun control used to be so racist.
Is that what you told her?
Well, I wasn't done.
So not my responsibility to teach white people their own racist-ass history. All right, White Urkel, I'll take it from here.
Please do, and thanks for the compliment.
Sarah, even today, a lot of gun control laws really end up being about controlling black people. In the mid-2000s, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms performed 10 years of stings to combat gun crime. A full analysis found that 91% of people arrested were people of color. And we're not just talking about the red states. For years, New York City had an official policy to stop black and brown people on the street just to see if they might have guns or drugs.
Stop! Sir, you're in a public place and you look, dangerous.
What? Oh, sir.
Records show that these stops almost never found guns. Between 2004 and 2012, 4.4 million people were stopped, but only 1.5% of them had weapons.
Men in my family have gotten jaywalking tickets from the NYPD after they didn't find anything in the stop and frisk. They weren't stopping criminals, they were just stopping black people.
Ava, I'm sorry. I had no idea. You've never talked about it.
It's not her responsibility to talk about it. It's our responsibility as a country.
This is James Foreman Jr., Pulitzer Prize winner and author of the book Locking Up Our Own.
There's a connection between the overly punitive gun sentencing laws that were passed in the 1970s, 1980s, and 1990s and the current crisis of mass incarceration. Instead of national gun control laws that could stop the flood of available guns, we have local laws that penalize possession. And those laws are mostly passed in cities. So the result is that guns are everywhere, violence is rampant, and the only people who go to prison for possessing guns are poor people of color in our nation's cities.
Black people face the highest rates of deaths by guns. But instead of protecting the families and neighborhoods who face the most gun violence, our current gun laws just double down on destroying them.
And that's why we shouldn't talk about new gun penalties without first talking about how we transform our criminal legal system. All right, Adam, I gotta get to my Thanksgiving dinner.
Well, I think we all learned a valuable lesson about gun control.
No, Dan, that's something you need to realize too. Gun rights don't protect black people either. Take the Stand Your Ground law the NRA pushed legislators to pass in Florida. It says use of deadly force is justified to defend yourself in your home or car, even if you could run away. But in practice, not everyone gets to use it. Marissa Alexander was sentenced to 20 years in prison just for firing a warning shot to defend herself against her abusive husband. Stand Your Ground didn't help her. Or look at what happened to Philando Castillo. During a routine traffic pullover, he informed the police officer that he had his gun on him, and the cop shot and killed him in front of his girlfriend and her 4-year-old daughter.
But I drive with my weapon every day. That's not against the law.
Okay, so imagine I'm a police officer pulling you over, and you're Philando Castile. Do you have your license and insurance?
Yes. Officer, I do have to tell you, I do have a firearm on me.
Okay, don't reach for it then.
I'm
Don't pull it out.
I'm not pulling it out.
He's not pulling it out.
Don't pull it out.
Bang! That is the exact moment Philando Castile was shot. He did everything that responsible gun owners are supposed to do, and the NRA didn't come to his defense. For all that talk about protecting gun rights, they sure are quiet when black people are gunned down for exercising them. So Dan, I'm frustrated because black people are in jail, are dead for exercising gun rights you enjoy so freely. And Sarah, I'm hurt because as my partner, you don't see that the gun control you have the privilege to fight for ignores the systemic persecution that I live in fear of every single day. I'm gonna head back.
Wait, do you want to ride?
And we've reached the end of the video, which means you have two options. Option 1, hit subscribe and never miss another new video from Adam Ruins Everything ever again. Option 2, start reading the comments and weep for humanity.